Classic, man. This song is stupid ill. Yo, come on. You know my favorite part of this entire song? This part. Yo. Yo, that shit. That shit, all this shit. Wow. Oh, Atomic. Yo, honestly. Oh, of course. And then of course this bow wow wow yippee yo yippee yay. Bow wow wow yippee yo yippee yay. Bow wow yippee yo yippee yay. Yo, this is my shit. Like a million fucking percent I love the song, man. Holy shit. So, anyways, I'm here to talk about this motherfucking Atomic Dog. Atomic Dog, to me, man, like I said, one of the greatest songs ever fucking recorded. I think I heard the song in 2000s somewhere. Again, I didn't hear this shit in Saudi. I heard this, I don't even know where I heard this shit. But anyway, the moment I heard it, I was like, oh, this shit. First of all, I was blown away because I was like, oh my god, that's where the bow wow wow yippee yo shit came from? I didn't know that shit. I mean, I'm telling you, literally like 2007-ish, whenever I heard this song for the first time, I was like, what? Oh, that's where they got that shit from. It almost reminds me of that time when I found out that that Missy Elliott, Izzy, Kizzy, look at here, that shit that she had on Gossip Folks was from some older 80s records. I can't remember the fucking name. When the dude is basically talking and like that, like in childish riddles, backwards, all that shit. A lot of this stuff's not new, man, but again, it's about how you do your spin on it, how you bring it to hip-hop. Because, as Rock famously said in Helter Skelter, we can take anything that's outside hip-hop, give me that, but we make it hip-hop. You know what I'm saying? So if you bring some shit that's not in hip-hop, anything from outside, and you bring it to hip-hop, you're fresh, and we appreciate people that do that, right? Anyway. So, the fact of the matter is, this song to me is stupid ill. It's a ton of fun. It always gets the party going. I've been at spots. I think DJs kind of avoid playing this record because of the cues and all that, because the cues, and for those of y'all who know about the whole fraternity cues and all that, I think this is like their anthem or some shit, so they just be going nuts as soon as the shit comes on and fucking up the party. So I think some people kind of have a love-hate relationship with this record, but best believe this shit is crazy. In fact, the song is so dope that it inspired an entire subgenre, in my opinion, of rap. Like, you know how many songs sample Atomic Dog and they're all ill? Let me run down the list. And these are just some of the ones that I love in particular, or I think are very famous, right? Almost every one of these is a fucking classic record. Cam, Peace Treaty, fucking love Peace Treaty. Redman, Watch Your Nuggets, love that fucking record. One of my favorite songs on that entire album. In fact, to me, Watch Your Nuggets and the one with the video. Damn, I'm spazzing. I can't even remember the damn name. But the famous one, with Hurricane G. Those two songs, anyways, those are the best songs in my opinion on the first Redman album. You know what I'm saying? Watch Your Nuggets to me is kind of like, what's so dope about it is like it's like the start of There's a Dark Side. There's a Dark Side vibe in that song that's a little bit early, and it gets translated into There's a Dark Side, which is my favorite Redman album. Anyway, so there's that. Obviously, There's a Dark Side is full of Atomic Dog samples, like Bobby Head to This, of course. Then Who Am I, Snoop, Ice Cube, Friday, Dre Day, fucking with Dre Day, Ice Cube, The Nigga You Love to Hate, Brothers Gonna Work It Out, Public Enemy, Pumps in the Bump, MC Hammer, Don't Stop, MC Hammer, No Vaseline, you know what I'm saying, Steezo, It's My Turn, Do What You Like, right, Atomic Dog. Dear Yvette, right? LL Cool J, K Solo, Letterman, you know what I'm saying? Pete Rock remix. Even 3-6 Mafia sampled the shit and flogging ass niggas, you know what I'm saying? Like Slum Village, We Be Them, JD Atomic Dog remix. You know what I'm saying? Supreme NTM rapped on this shit and did a freestyle. It's one of those beats that just as worldwide as fuck. It's a great beat. Fantastic beat. And so at the end of the day, I have to really give this as props. You know, sometimes I'll be reading these magazines, right, particularly these white critics, Rolling Stone and stuff, and they'd be talking about. They always try to. It's interesting now that hip hop obviously is a shit and runs the world, and it's really famous. They want to start giving credit, right? They always want, they want to take credit. So they're like, oh, David Bowie. I'm just throwing David Bowie out there, not to disrespect the, David Bowie had some joints, but the point is, they'll say, oh, David Bowie was a huge influence on hip hop. Well, okay, so if David Bowie was a huge influence on hip hop, what do you call someone like fucking George Clinton? I mean, again, like, we have to be fucking real here. You know what I'm saying? Like, hip hop is borrowed from every genre. So yes, of course, there's influences from rock music. There's influences from fucking Arabic music. There's influences from, Hector Lavoie, whatever, right? We've borrowed. But there's certain shit like Atomic Dog, right? It's just certain joints, right? Like the James Brown, you know what I'm saying? Funky Drummer. There's certain shit that is spawned hundreds of fucking records, and 50% of them are fucking fire and are the cornerstone of this whole genre. That's a whole nother level of influence. Okay, I'm sorry, but there isn't really a rock song like that I can think of that's on that level. Do you know what I'm saying? Like where the whole thing, the groove, the freaking the bounce, the freaking the noises in the background, all the little things have just become part of classic ass songs. So I got to give it up to George Clinton, the Funkadelic Crew, all that shit. This is fantastic. One of my favorite songs ever. I always am in a good mood when I hear it because it just makes me like want to get up and dance and all that shit. Okay, so shout out to George Clinton and leaving behind a fundamental piece of funk, right? Because again, hip hop is that funk shit, right? It's that dark funk. If it don't make you dance, is it really hip hop? All right, y'all. Thank you for watching. As always, peace and love.